What's the ultimate secret to Stoic confidence? Have you ever wondered why some people walk into a room and instantly command respect, without saying a single word, while others shrink into themselves, overthinking every move? The secret? It's not bravado, it's not fake it till you make it, it's ancient wisdom, quietly practiced by warriors, emperors, and philosophers for over 2,000 years. And honestly, it might just be the most underrated skill you've never been taught. In a moment, I'm going to walk you through a mental exercise used by Stoic philosophers to stay calm under pressure, no matter what's going on around them. But first, let's talk about why your confidence might feel like it's built on sand, even when you've put in the work. Look, you've probably read the books, maybe you've tried affirmations, you've told yourself, I just need to be more confident, right? But then, the moment comes, you get that opportunity to speak up, to take the risk, to step into the spotlight. And what happens? You freeze, you doubt, you talk yourself out of it, or worse, you play it safe, again. Here's something no one tells you. Confidence isn't this magical quality you're either born with or not. It's a skill. It's trained. It's built, like a muscle. And the Stoics, they were among the best trainers in history. They didn't build confidence by hyping themselves up. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They trained their mindset daily, until fear lost its grip. And here's the Stoic insight that honestly changes everything. Confidence doesn't come from controlling what happens, it comes from mastering how you respond when things don't go your way. So, let's dig into this. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who faced betrayal, war, and plague, wrote something in his private journal, never meant for the public, that, well, hits like a truth bomb today. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the Stoics' first core principle. You focus on what you can control, and you let go of the rest. You can't control how people react. You can't control outcomes. But you can control your attitude, your preparation, your presence, and most of all, your interpretation of the situation. This simple mental filter, it's a superpower. You stop attaching your value to things outside of your influence. And the second you do that, everything changes. Your fear starts to fade because you're no longer trying to manage things that were never yours to carry. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Seneca, another Stoic master, practiced something called premeditatio malorum, which basically means he visualized the worst-case scenario, on purpose. Why? To weaken fear's grip before it could tighten. Now that might sound counterintuitive. Why would you focus on what could go wrong? But here's what modern science now confirms. Your brain actually reacts less to stress when it's prepared for it. It's not the event itself, it's the surprise that really shakes you. So, by pre-rehearsing adversity, you build emotional armor. You stop flinching, you stop overreacting, and you stay grounded. It's the difference between bracing for a wave and just letting it knock you over. You don't ignore fear, you meet it head-on, with calm, clear eyes. And this isn't just theory. Navy SEALs use a variation of this today called stress inoculation, exposing themselves to difficult conditions on purpose, so when chaos strikes, their nervous system doesn't freak out. Confidence isn't found in safety, it's forged in controlled adversity. Now let's talk about something nobody wants to admit. Most of our insecurity, it comes from chasing approval. We tweak how we speak, how we dress, even what we say, hoping to be accepted. But the Stoics would call that slavery. They believed in what they called the inner scorecard. You live by your values, you define success, you own your process, win or lose. Epictetus said it best, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. That's not a call to be arrogant. It's a reminder that growth often looks awkward at first, and that's okay. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be anchored. Anchored in who you are and what you stand for. That's where real confidence comes from, not needing anything from anyone to validate your worth. And that leads us to the final Stoic principle I want you to walk away with today. Control your reaction, not your reality. You're not always going to win, people might misunderstand you, things might fall apart, but you still have 100% control over your character, your response, your standards. And that's where peace lives. That's where you're in control, and the respect from your environment follows. When you live this way, something incredible happens. You stop needing permission. You stop chasing certainty. You start trusting yourself, even when things are uncertain. And that right there is what we call unshakable confidence. So here's your next step. Pick one of these Stoic tools, and start practicing it today. You could visualize adversity before it happens, or maybe shift your focus to what's in your control. Try detaching your value from outcomes. And, track your wins in your own journal, not based on likes, applause, or results, but on how true you were to your values. That's how confidence is built, quietly, consistently, and without needing to prove a thing. And if knowing is half the battle, you just won half the war by listening this far. And if this clicked for you, even just one insight, hit that like button or drop a comment with your favorite Stoic quote or takeaway. The next time you feel doubt creeping in, replay this. Let it remind you of what you already know deep down. You don't have to be louder, you just have to be clearer. Clear in what you value, clear in what you control, clear in who you are, even when no one's watching. That's real power, that's Stoic confidence. And you're already building it. You've already taken the first step to real Stoic confidence that stays with you for life. Check out all my other videos on confidence on my channel, and as always, good luck.